Good evening to our guests of honor, Srimati Rani Satish, Mrs. Sonia Narang, who's going to join us later, Dr. Sita Batija, Ms. Arundhati Nag, Ms. Vani Ganpati, Ms. Bharti Jacob, Ms. Sadika Peerboy, Ms. Husna Rahman, Ms. Nandita Chandavarkar, and Mrs. Arushi Pudar. Good evening to our awardees, fellow members, FLO members, friends from the media, and guests. This probably is the largest gathering of talented women in a single room, the largest group of God's special people, those chosen to shine bright. We welcome everyone to the first FLO Women of the Future Awards. These are the women whom we feel could have the greatest impact on our lives in the coming years. Women who have already demonstrated unique abilities, those abilities that are not taught in a college or a university, but are discovered in the deepest crevasses of the human mind. There is no GPS to their life, nor a career path or a job description. Even in predefined boundaries, they have all redefined reality. That is truly remarkable. We pray to Lord Ganesha, Goddess Lakshmi, and Goddess Durga. But give it a slightly deeper thought, and none of us have really seen any of these powers. But what is crystal clear is what they stand for and represent, the values they uphold. The values are intangible, the images make them real. That is why at FLO, we are awarding the women of the future. These women embody the values we stand for, that we seek to achieve. They make the intangible values of strength, determination, and perseverance real. The awardees in the room were chosen through an intense process of deliberation. We discussed numerous profiles to arrive at those who best demonstrated the paramount role played by women in society while appreciating their attitudes, initiatives, willpower, and perseverance. These are women who have distinguished themselves as prominent citizens who are role models for all of us. For those of you who are less acquainted with the FICCI Ladies Organization, FICCI Ladies Organization is a national body with the prime objective of women empowerment through the promotion of entrepreneurship and managerial excellence. Established in 1983, FLO is a division of the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, which is the apex body of industry and chambers of commerce in India. Over the last 3 decades of FLO's existence, it has grown as an organization and is today one of the most prestigious pan-India business organizations with 15 locations and over 5,000 members spread across India, committed to working towards women empowerment through business women development and various capacity building initiatives besides other programs. We basically work towards empowering women at 3 levels: the grassroots, the middle management or the mid-level entrepreneurs, and the senior professionals or entrepreneurs. The Bangalore chapter has been in existence for over 2 years and carries out a number of initiatives towards empowering women with better skills and insight. Our rapidly growing chapter has now over 160 members. Our members are senior professionals and owner-directors and hail from all major industries, from aerospace to textiles, from biotechnology to finance. One of the prime focus areas for me as a chairperson of FLO Bangalore has been to organize events towards FLO's goals of enhancing women's awareness, knowledge and skills, leading her to become an even stronger woman, which was my mantra for the year. It is not just the economically backward who need a helping hand to grow. Every individual, and moreover, every woman, needs that extra push, that extra training, that extra exposure to take her to the next level of being and achieving. Members of FLO Bangalore, I invite you to some time travel. To you as a person, a year back. Let the images of the year flash through your mind like a movie. The people you met, the new learnings, the interactions, the new avenues that you felt opening. all that you saw, did, feel and thought. Now you see the new you. That is essentially what we do at FLO. We reach out, we mentor, we assist. So that not just the awardees of today, but every woman in this room, and I feel it honestly that every person, every woman present here, because there are a few gentlemen also today in our audience, is a woman of the future. I welcome you all to an evening of brilliance, positivity and hope. Thank you.
Thank you, Rati.
We now have our award in the category of Performing Arts Singer. A talented actor, an accomplished singer, a gifted composer and songwriter, an articulate speaker and a successful entrepreneur, Vasundhara Das is a multifaceted, multilingual personality successfully straddling many worlds. Well known for his skill in both the film and music industry, Vasundhara's films include Hey Ram, Monsoon Wedding, Citizen, Ravana Prabhu, Lankesh Patrike and several others. When it comes to singing, Vasundhara Das, who has trained in Hindustani classical music from an early age, has made her mark with numerous songs for Indian films. Some of her hits include Shakalaka Baby, Where's the Party Tonight, It's the Time to Disco, Pappu Can't Dance, Salame, and a host of songs in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu and Kannada. Vasundhara has worked with composers such as A.R. Rahman, Vishal Shekhar and Shankar Ehsaan and Lloyd to name a few. She has also been involved in several independent projects such as Channel V Jamming, BBC's HIV Awareness Anthem, Mission Ustad, Arya, Global Rhythms and Nylon Sounds. Vasundhara's current focus is on music composition at her Bangalore-based studio called The Active, where she creates original soundtracks for films in different languages and works on independent music projects. Vasundhara also performs extensively on stage, in solo appearances as well as along with her band. Her latest music outing as a singer and composer is an independently released album titled The Shah Hussain Project, Volume 1, inspired by the Sufi poetry of Shah Hussain, in which she collaborates with Mir Mukhtiar Ali, Roberto Narayan, and other talented musicians from across the country. This project was premiered at the prestigious Inc. conference in association with TED on a live webcast across the world. As an entrepreneur, Vasundhara, along with partner Roberto Narayan, are the pioneers of the drum circle movement in India and run Drum Jam, a company that uses the medium of music and rhythm for corporate training, team building and community building at schools and colleges. Drum Jam has the largest inventory of drums and percussion instruments in Asia at 20,000 instruments and has worked with leaders of industries across all sectors and has made approximately 500,000 people experience music through group drumming. I request Srimati Rani Satish to give the award to Ms. Vasundhara Das in the category of Performing Arts Singer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the members of FLO for inviting me to spend a wonderful evening with all of you. So this year is my new best friend. We've been inseparable for a couple of years now. I have a little song for you. Make of it what you will. Waking stream of consciousness on a sleeping stream of dreams. Thoughts scattered leaves swayed in the mid-fall into the stream of fast running rivers of choice and chance. Time stops here on the delta while they dance, while they dance. I love the child who sees the riverboat, but lately he's crazy for the deep. River seems dreamlike in the daytime, but someone keeps thinking in my sleep of fast running rivers of choice and chance. Time stops here